Hey everyone, welcome back to another Tic Tac Taiko. Today is the first drill in the solo and improv series called Single Double Triple G. It's a long name, but it describes the drill perfectly. The only thing you need for this drill is a metronome. Either something physical or an app on your phone will work fine. You can use bachi, you can use your hands, doesn't matter, as long as you have something to hit and something to hit with. The drill works both improvisation and the balance between your right and left hand. In part 2, which will come at a later date, we'll take what we learned today and we'll add to it and we'll modify it, and I'm going to talk about some ideas and concepts that may influence how you solo in the future. But let's start with the single today. The single is a slow tempo. Let's say 70 beats per minute. That's what I'm going to be using in my demo. You're going to play those downbeats on one of your two hands, and the other hand is going to solo. It's going to improvise and play whatever it wants. And that's it. So for my demo, it's going to be really, really short because I don't want to influence anything that you may or may not play. And we'll talk more about that in part 2. From the single, we move up to the double, which is literally doubling the tempo that you just used. So since I used 70 for my single, the double is 140. And here's another short demo of what that might sound like. And our last stage is the triple. So we take our original G, which was 70 in this case, triple that to 210, which is a lot faster, and this is what it might look like. Now I highly recommend, before you start this drill, understanding how fast you can play. Because if your triple winds up above that threshold, you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to have to start over. So find your comfort level, divide that number by 3, and that's where your single should start. As you get comfortable with this drill, then you can start pushing that single up and get that triple closer to your max without overstepping. Another thing you can do with this drill is take the other hand and do the downbeat, and then your other hand will solo. Now, before you do that, you still want to find out what your max is. And don't be surprised if the two thresholds are different, because one hand is way more comfortable doing either the downbeat or soloing than the other. And finally, you don't have to do single, double, triple, even though there is a benefit that I explain more in phase 2, or part 2, I should say. But you can also just pick a tempo out of the air. You don't need a metronome, and just have fun soloing with one hand, whichever hand you want to. That's a totally viable alternative. If you liked that video, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, or you thought it was easy or hard or difficult, you didn't like it, it was boring, it was awesome, let me know in the comments below. And you know, if you love pizza, you should hit the subscribe button. It's not that they're related, I just thought I would get your attention and see if I could get you to hit the subscribe button. So anyways, until then, keep practicing and be well.